Seriously? Oh, I've got those. Oh, my back. Shit. What's up, Gold Rush? Did you happen to send me this? Hey, Diana. No, wish I did. Fuck, who sent this? Like, I got a package in the mail and shit, and I was like, I got two packages one day. One was from WWE, which I know I ordered. So, but this one, I was just like, I don't remember ordering anything else. So, like, I opened this up, and I was like, oh, shit, this was on my Amazon wish list. But there was no note. There was no note, no gift receipt, nothing. So I'm just like, the fuck, who sent this? You know, it's a Freddy versus Jason ice cube tray, which kind of works. Like once you take the ice out, you can barely recognize the shapes. But I mean, still cool for novelty's sake. Because of all things, you would make Freddy versus Jason merchandise from. Doesn't it tell you who purchased? No. No, they can only put a gift receipt in it if they choose. Like the one girl did. Where's it at? Here it is. Like this. They can put one in there from Andrea Kim Carlson did. But there was nothing. There was nothing in it. So like no one messaged me and said, "Hey, I sent you something," or fucking nothing. It just showed up in the fucking mail. You know? Unless Diana, was this you too? Was this? No, because you would tell me to. I don't know. I used them last night and they were still pretty fucking cool. So, you know. And I'm not usually a big ice person, but I needed ice last night. Well, I've been eating ice for like about a month and a half now. You know? Nope. Yeah, I don't think so. Who the fuck sent this, man? Fuck. That's the new rule. Fuck, if you're going to send something from the Amazon wish list, fuck, you have to tell me. I tried to go live last night. I was gonna get Jackie to go on StreamYard, and I got my check yesterday. Oh, sweet, about time. It only took the government a whole month to get it, which is cool because I need like $150. If that's cool, if you can just PayPal that to. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna get Jackie to come on StreamYard and go live with me last night, but she wasn't feeling it last night, so. I figured that'd be cool. Y'all haven't fucking seen Jax? Why not? That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, but she was having an off night, so she was just like, "Nah, I ain't feeling it." I was like, "Right on, I feel you. You may not be feeling it, but I feel you." I had to go through hell to order these books. I want y'all to know. So I hope y'all like them because, like, fuck, it was hell ordering them. Like, I had to use that fucking laptop in the background. I had to put fucking the book on a flash drive because for some reason the website would not let me log in. What did you get from I got the WWE shirt, which is a Matt Hardy shirt they had on clearance, and I got a toy replica of the 24/7 title. Yeah. Yeah, because I'll never fucking own a real replica. So, whatever. Anyway, so the fucking website that I ordered the books from, lulu.com, for some reason would not let me log in on my Chromebook. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to see if they'll let me log in on that bitch. So let me log in on there. So I'm like, God damn it. So I get the fucking flash drive. I put the new version of the book because I found mistakes and I found mistakes in here. So I went back and fixed them. And she, oh wow, there's something on the, huh? Damn, I didn't realize there was something on the spine. Okay. So I put the new copy on here. Had to go in there, figure out how to fucking exchange that. So I got this one off. Then I had to upload a fucking W9. Then it was just like, yeah, we'll let you know. You're good. I'm like, so I eventually figured out how to order the fucking books, but I was able to save 20% on the fucking book. So it took me a good hour to get these books fucking ordered. So I just hope people like them now. That's my worst nightmare now. People are just gonna get at me like, you wasted our fucking time with this shit. You could have told us these, so. But also going back to Gold Rush there, the only other person talking. Like WWE Shop had this like they have this new deal now with some Klarna, Klarna, where like if you order X amount, you can separate it into payments. So like I got the shirt and the 24/7 toy title for like it was like with the shipping and shit, it was like $42. But it's gonna be separated in like 4 2-week payments. Like every 2 weeks it's only gonna take like $11. Which I was like, fuck yeah, man. I'm in for that. I wish I would have brought that title down here now, man. It's pretty sweet. It's not like the regular fucking toy titles you see at like Walmart and Target and shit. It's different. It's like a WWE.com exclusive. And it's pretty fucking sweet. Although I have been thinking about ordering a real one lately because, you know, I have money set aside from a stimulus check to buy a fucking laptop. And everywhere I go that claims they have this laptop, they don't have it in stock. And it's pissing me off. So I might just say fuck it and just buy this fucking replica belt I want. This replica belt from Lucha Underground. I want to buy a replica of the Gift of the Gods Championship. There's no one here. Why am I talking? How was your day? Oh, it was fine. You know, I got up today. I played some Dead by Daylight, which I'm getting better at. Getting better at, man. Guy today killed all my fucking teammates, but I made it out. It was pretty dope. I found the hatch and got the fuck out. It was pretty dope because I thought I was a goner, you know, because that was my only prayer. Like once I knew we had like my last teammate killed, I was just like, well, fuck, it's a hatch escape now, you know. So I was like, oh fuck, man. But the trick is, can I find the hatch before this fucker finds me? Because if he catches me, I'm dead. That's it. Game over. You know. So fucking just ran for it, and I'll be damned. Found the hatch. Killed every single one of my teammates except for me, but I fucking got out. I'm getting strangely better at the game. Still playing? Fuck yeah, I'm playing. That's probably my new obsession for right now. I'll probably play that for a couple months and then get bored of it and go back. Either probably go back to WWE Supercard or some shit. Or maybe Frag, who knows. I haven't played Frag in a while. Frag pisses me off. Like I've explained before, Frag pisses me off sometimes because they're sweaty fucking people. And like the developers just will not fucking admit it. Because they're like, here, you can message the developers. And I did that. And every time I said, hey, this happens and like this is bullshit, they're like, oh no. Yeah. That player is a wizard. They're allowed to do that. I'm like, what the fuck? You tried Call of Duty Mobile? No, I haven't tried that one. Nope, I haven't tried that one. I actually went from playing Dead by Daylight Mobile to Disc Golf Rival. Because believe it or not, on my YouTube list, I watched a lot of fucking disc golf. Well, in the last fucking like past few months, I watch a lot of disc golf and shit. You know, not bad graphics, good, and it's free. Is it free, or is it like free and then microtransactions? And I was pissed off by the microtransactions in Dead by Daylight. I was a little pissed off by that. Because I thought Dead by Daylight, you downloaded the game and fucking you get to pick from whatever killer you want and then just see what happens and shit. Nope. You got to buy each fucking killer. Which, oh yeah, speaking of which, you know, y'all saw how horrible I was at the killer round the last time I went live with it and shit, man. I found a killer I'm fucking good with. Free. I haven't paid anything. Oh shit. All right. Well, shit. Maybe I'll check that out tonight. Shit. But yeah, I bought a killer last night with because like if you pre-registered, you got like what was it? Not blood points. It's the other thing. Fuck, I can't remember what they're called at the top of the moment. But anyway, I got like 10,000 of those, and like I didn't know what the fuck to do with them. So like I built it up to like fucking 24,000 of them. So last night I bought a new killer. I bought the nurse, and like I am fucking good as the nurse, man. I was just fucking killing people. I killed 4 people within like fucking 10 minutes last night. I was like, oh my god, yes, I finally found a killer I'm good with. I hate controls on these damn phone games though. Some of them are pretty fucking good. Some can, like Dead by Daylight today was actually pissing me off because like I would keep pressing forward and then he would just stop. And I'm pressing forward again and he just stopped. And like it fucked me today. Because like I'm pressing forward and he just stops. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I hit forward again and then boom, he hits me in the back. I was like, you rat bastard. You know? I just let him die. It was like, not be, you know, it was like a message to my fucking character. I'm like, this is what you get when you don't fucking run. Here, go. Hang him on the fucking hook. I don't give a shit. Like my character understood what was happening. You know? Like for a while, I know for a while, like every night I would get off at IV and I would come home and play this game called Critical Ops. And like, it's a good game, but again, people are sweaty on that shit. People don't want to admit that it's sweaty and shit. It pisses me off. Rather play games with a control. Yeah, I feel that. Like when I was looking for my laptop, I was just like, you know what? Because I know I'm gonna get, you know, a fucking 64 emulator on it. So like, I want to get a fucking like USB 64 controller. So I was already looking those up, but like I said, nobody has this fucking laptop in stock, and it's pissing me off. I don't understand it. Like nobody has laptops in stock. Like, you know, people are worried about the fucking toilet paper shortage. Fuck, why is nobody worried about the laptop shortage we're going through right now? Like shit. Like I said, I'm just gonna say fuck it. I think I might buy the replica Lucha Underground Gift of the Gods Championship and call it a day. I'll be back. Some reason, damn YouTube keeps freezing. All right, man. And that was the only person talking, even though there's other people in here, but whatever, story of my life. That's my autobiography right there, man. 4 people in the room, nobody talking. The Will Cooper story. Five people in the room, nobody talking. The Will Cooper story. My lockdown is over on Friday, I hope. Yeah, that's what I've heard for a lot of states. Ours isn't. Well, we never really fucking closed, but apparently, like, the businesses aren't going to open on Friday like most places are and shit. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I know they're still open. You gotta tell me they're still open. I get my Social Security mark. Damn, you're just gonna be rolling in it and shit. Get the stimulus today, SS tomorrow and shit. You know, I take that back. I ain't gonna need I'm gonna need that 150. PayPal in the description down below. Another one of these nights, huh? Looks like we're gonna start changing the schedule to just the weekends. Five-minute warning. 5 minutes. Oh, well, I guess I will not be. Well, I guess I will not be going to the movie theaters anymore. Oh, so you're not gonna go back even if they open? Fuck that, I am. The second they reopen fucking Goodwills, man, I swear, Goodwills or fucking Salvation Army, whatever one opens first, I don't give a fuck. So I have something to fucking do. Nope. fuck, I'll settle for half price books. Just fucking something open up so I can just go fucking do something on the weekend. You know? Tired of fucking Walmart. Three-minute warning. 3 minute. Two-and-a-half-minute warning. Two-minute warning. With the 2-minute warning here, because of the Purge movies not going to be in the movie theater. Oh, is that all you have? Is like the AMC theaters around you? Because that's the only theater that probably won't be playing is AMC because they banned Universal movies. But since there's like nobody else here other than Diana talking, which I appreciate Diana talking, I'm gonna wrap this up because nobody else is fucking showing up tonight. So, if you sent this to me, the Freddy vs. Jason Ice Cube tray. Spaz! Oh, fucking somebody's back. Holy shit. I was just about to wrap up, too, man. I was like, fuck it. Ain't nobody else coming. So, fuck it. I'm going to wrap up, man. We're almost at my 30-minute, limit, too, man. I was just starting to wrap the fuck up, too, man. Thankfully, I don't live... well, I do live around an AMC theater. I just never go to it. Damn internet shiznits. Holy shiznit. What's that mean? It's a secret way you can cuss. Learn from me and I'll learn from you, remember? Yeah, Dickie Roberts. This is Nuck and Futz. You're 5 years old and you just got a bike for Christmas. Holy shit, a bike! You're 5. Holy crap, a bike! You're 5. Goo goo gaga bikey. Too young. The shirt on WWE.com is like 15 now. Yeah, I think I got mine for... What did I get it for? I got it for cheaper than 15. I think I got it for $12.95 because it was on sale, and then the belt was actually more. And then plus shipping. Shipping, taxes. Because shipping on WWE is fucking ridiculous. $6.99. I once made an order on WWE.com where before shipping, the fucking order was no shit. It was fucking $3.90. And I still had to pay that fucking $6.99 shipping. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm surprised it's regular. Yeah, they usually do that for a while, depending on like who it is and shit. Like they'll keep it regular. Like when Enzo got fired, all of his shit was discounted like right away. Like they discounted his shit like right away, man. But like it just depends on who you are. and shit. Because like Goldust's shit, man, his shit stayed up there for a long time. I ordered something a month ago, and it just got shipped today. Man, I'd be pissed. Especially considering where you live and where it ships from, because I know where they're headquartered. I know where the ship shipped from. It ships from fucking Groveport, Ohio. So it shouldn't have took this long to fucking ship. Unless your item was back ordered. That's the only other way I can think as to why it would fucking take this long to ship. What'd you order? Oh, you ordered one. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, that's probably why it took so long to ship. I wanted one of those, man, but like, fuck, man, that's just too much for a goddamn chair. You know, I don't care if it was a WrestleMania chair, but like, fuck. It'd been one thing if they were like, okay, we're selling the chairs because, like, fuck, these were the ones at WrestleMania. No. They never made it to WrestleMania. They weren't on camera at WrestleMania. Fuck that. Those chairs need to be cheaper. I've been to the last 3 WrestleManias and got a chair from each one, so I figured why not. I guess if it means that much to you, then yeah, go for it. But for me, I would have liked to have had one just to be like, fuck, that'd be cool to have a WrestleMania chair. But then, yeah, once they told me the price of them, I was just like, I don't think so, Scooter. You know. Although they're coming out with plaques where you can get a piece of the fucking dirt that was during the Boneyard match. With that kind of fucking entices me a little bit. You know, I kind of like that. Did you hear? Yeah, Curtis Axel fired today. Which, again, I knew if they did another if I knew if they were doing, hey Brendan, what's up, man? I knew if they were doing another round of fucking releases, I knew Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel were going to be on that list somewhere. I'm surprised Bo Dallas wouldn't, fucking let go with them. I've seen that, but not sure if it's autographed or not. Though, fuck that. You get a piece of dirt from the Boneyard match, man. Fuck the autograph, man. That's better than the autograph. He should have been fired a little while ago. I mean, like, man, Curtis Axel just got a fucking bad shake. I mean, like, fuck, once they took his name away, they took Joe Henning away and gave him fucking Michael McGillicuddy. Then they tried getting the McGilla buddies over. You know, but then he kind of had like a fucking, like a lifeline thrown to him with Paul Heyman. With the Curtis Axel thing, the Intercontinental title, that could have did wonders for him. But much like WWE does, they just kind of fucking shit the bed with it and said, fuck it, you know. I think Cody tweeted it, so they might be interested over there. Yeah, but he also reported today that it's all elite wrestling, not all friends wrestling. And that's what I think too. I don't think all these WWE people who release need to go over there. I think maybe the Revival can go, EC3 can go, possibly Drake Maverick if he really goes, and maybe Eric Rowan. Yeah, Rusev. We'll throw Rusev in there too. But everybody else, fuck them. They don't need to go. Don't get me wrong. I love Zack Ryder and I love Heath Slater. Well, I don't know. I kind of gave up on Zack Ryder when WWE gave up on Zack Ryder. You know? But after that, like, fuck, that's it. Nobody needs to go. And if Maverick, aka Rockstar Spud, doesn't go to fucking AEW, fuck, put him back in Impact. JR said Rusev should be the only talent that goes from all the releases. No, I disagree. Like EC3, I think could go either one. You know, like if he goes to AEW, good for him. If he goes back to Impact, even though like I think Impact is a far inferior product than what it used to be, I think it would do good for him because like he'd be like a big name over there. He would automatically be main event status where he'd be fucking miles away from where he was in WWE. So I think either way, EC3 goes. Same with like Drake Maverick. Like if they put him and EC3 back together again, either way with him too. You know, now if he goes by himself to fucking AEW, Drake Maverick, then Impact, ROH, plenty of options. I don't know. I don't really see EC3 working in New Japan. I don't think that would work. I don't know why. I just don't think the EC3 character would really work with a New Japan crowd. ROH, yeah, I can see NWA totally. I can see that working. Impact, of course. You know. Like right now, I mean, like if his no compete clause ran out right now, I mean, God, they have the perfect storyline for him right now. I mean, with Moose just becoming the TNA world champion and shit. Oh God, what a perfect opportunity for EC3 to come in. Oh my God, I'd be begging Vince McMahon to let me out of my fucking no compete. I'm like, please let me out, just so I can go get a bite of that right now, man. Because if that just doesn't write itself right there. I wouldn't mind Eric Rowan going to AEW as long as they keep him far fucking away from Luke Harper or Brody Lee. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love me some Brody Lee, man. I think he's another one listen, go back and listen to when fucking Luke Harper was like in that number one contenders battle royal a couple of years ago, and listen to how fucking over he was. I mean, the crowd was chanting Luke, Luke, Luke. Hell, go look at the Saudi Arabia battle royal that he was the last match he was in before he was released. Oh goddamn, he was fucking over in Saudi Arabia. They really missed something with him, you know. So, but like, I just think they need to keep those two fucking away from each other. If Rowan goes over to AEW, keep him away from the tag teams. You know. Well, I mean, fuck. I mean, you could, again, bring Eric Rowan or whatever fuck name he's going to have over in AEW and fucking, I don't care. Team him up with fucking Marco Stunt. I don't give a shit. Keep him away from Brody Lee. I cannot watch that team again. Don't get me wrong. The Bludgeon Brothers were great too. They had some great matches and shit. Like that no disqualification match they had with New Day was fucking delicious. You know? If y'all get that reference, right on. But after, you know, once they didn't put them back together when they were both off injury, then they fucking missed an opportunity right there. But I just say if Rowan does end up going to AEW, keep him far fucking away from Brody Lee. I just don't want to see it again. Because they're just going to pigeonhole themselves into a fucking corner just like they fucking did in WWE. Period. If Marco Stunt can wrestle on AEW, can't see Maverick being able to compete there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, Rockstar Spud, aka Maverick, he won the TNA British Boot Camp series they did. He won the first season because I think those 2 seasons. And he won the first season. So obviously he's a very accomplished wrestler, but he made a better career out of being a lackey in TNA than he did being a wrestler. You know, yeah, he has a couple X Division title reigns under his belt and everything, and he even got a world championship match with Kurt Angle by using Option C. But he made a better fucking career being a lackey than he did as a wrestler. So when he came to WWE and they put him in that general manager role, people were pissed. But I was just like, no, this is going to work for him, you know? And then they even put him in a managerial role with AOP, which that could have worked if they didn't turn him into a fucking joke. Like once you pissed yourself in front of Big Show, there's no coming back from that one, buddy. You know? So they could have used him differently in WWE, but again, you know, they tried going, and even with the 24/7 stuff, you could have still did the 24/7 shit with Drake Maverick and shit, but no, they were like, no, let's draft him to SmackDown and they just fucked him there too. You know, so I think if he goes to AEW, he doesn't have to compete. He could be a lackey. He could be somebody's like fucking bitch boy. You know, be the punching bag and shit. You know. What if AEW brought in Rusev with Aiden English as his man? Oh shit. Just give them the tag titles. Go back to when Rusev Day tag team was like fucking together. There was 2 times they had 2 tag team title matches, and like if you would have put the tag titles on them, man, nobody in that fucking crowd would have fucking cared. They would have fucking loved it. There would have been no complaints if you would have put the tag titles on Rusev in English. Let's give the 24/7 to Gronkowski. Completely bullshit. You know, at first I was like, oh, that's cool. They're going to pull the trigger on Gronkowski and do some shit. Awesome. Sweet. They signed him to like a fucking huge money contract. And then they're like, oh, well, he's going to be traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm like, there's no fucking way WWE's going to let him wrestle, you know, or let him play football under that contract. And I'll be damned, they're going to let him play football under that contract. I'm like, okay. So when you're like fucking huge investment of Ron Gronkowski gets like a fucking knee taken out from under him by like a fucking Philadelphia Eagle. Rusev and English were so over. I know, and I hate to admit it because I love the team so much, but like I hate to admit it, but they were more over than the VaudeVillains. You know? Fucking love the VaudeVillains, man, but Rusev and English got over more than fucking VaudeVillains did. Like I think it was, I want to say No Mercy, but I don't think that's right. Oh, no, it was Clash of Champions. It was the Clash of Champions Fatal 4-Way tag match. That was the one where, like, if you would have threw the tag titles on them, man, there wouldn't have been one fucking complaint in that building that night. You know, but they didn't do it. Give R-Truth the 24/7 title back. The guy's a top entertainer. Fuck that, man. Give him the world title. I think fucking all the shit that R-Truth has done, he deserves a world title run. Fuck it. I was a fan of R-Truth before there was a fucking R-Truth, man. I swear, man. K-Quick. Shit, I was there from the K-Quick. I was there from K-Quick to fucking K. Malik Shabazz. Yeah, who the fuck remembers K. Malik Shabazz? Yeah, fucking K-Crush. Then he became Ron the Truth Killings. And like one of the fucking greatest promos I've ever fucking watched. You know? Don't care what anyone says. R-Truth is the best sports entertainer in WWE, hands down. I mean, when it comes to entertainment value, oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'd say that. I mean, even for his age, he can still go in the ring. You know, that's why, that's what I think. I think that's why they gave him that second United States title. What was it, like 2 years ago now? Maybe a year and a half. I think that's why they gave him that fucking. You ever see his TikTok? No, I don't get on TikTok, dude. But I think that's why they gave him that second United States title run he had, because I think it was just like a pat on the back of just like, hey, man, good job. You know, like you deserve something better. So like, we're going to give you another United States title run because your first one sucked. So we're going to give you something a little bit better. You know, and this run was a little bit better. Could have ended a little differently. You know, it ended better than Kofi's WWE title run. I'm still pissed about that. Don't even get me started. He posts them on his Instagram. Check them out. Anything if you don't. The only thing I did see him do the No Rush challenge, which I thought was pretty cool. I like that song, No Rush. I like that song. I saw his and Sasha Banks's. There's 5 people in here, and it's just me and Gold Rush talking. We could have just had a phone call. Could have just talked this out and shit. Is that with all the different wrestlers? Yeah, the no rush challenge where they throw the phone and shit. Yeah. I mean, it's true. I mean, shit. There was like 5 people in here, and it's just you, like, fucking keeping the conversation going and shit. And it's just like, fuck, I could have just called you and we could have talked about this shit. You know, like, fuck. We didn't need an audience for it. You know, we could have just fucking. He's even got a TikTok with. Yeah, I know he's rapped. I know he does his own music and shit. Like, I'm pretty sure he even wrote the Get Rowdy theme song from way back in the day when he was K-Quick. I'm pretty sure he wrote that. Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody. The D-O-double-G-N-K Quick getting rowdy. Okay. Didn't want the live stream to be complete with, hey, yeah, because I was like, literally, when you said spaz, like, I was literally about to wrap up. I was going to put in my little ending, and, like, that was it. I was fucking wrapping up. Because I was hoping the person who sent this would fucking come in here tonight and tell me, like, yeah, I sent it to you, but no dice. Because technically only 2 people have shown. Well, 3. Brendan showed up just to say hey, and then he left. You know? And I know Brendan didn't send it. Brendan would have told me right off the bat, hey, I sent something. No, that's not true. He sent surprise shit before. So I doubt Brendan sent that, though, because he's having money issues. Well, not issues, but, you know, he's trying to stay afloat and shit. Maybe next stream people will be on. I don't know. They should be on now. Where the fuck are they going? He's got YouTube money. He should have never made that fucking video. I was like, dude, I don't know why he made to me, I didn't tell him this, but I was like, I don't know why he made that fucking video, man. Now people are going to think like fucking, you know, I don't think he should have made that video. I just made it on, but hey, Will, go suck your fat ass. That's an obscure wrestling reference nobody gets. Hey, Tommy Dreamer, go suck your fat ass. I'm pretty sure I was like one of like 9 people who used to watch WWE Bite This on WWE.com. Can't really rely on YouTube for money unless you're huge. I added that to your sentence because if you're like a huge YouTuber, then you can. I feel bad for him. The only thing I feel bad for him is that fucking bitch said that she would hold that job for him. I mean, yeah, they moved. But still, that bitch said she'd hold that job for him. Then when he finally got the ID, she was like, "Oh no, we're good." That's when the internet first started. Well, still, if you're still huge, you can still pretty much make a living on YouTube. You just got to be consistent. Why don't he drive? I don't know. Again, like I've said before, like me and Brendan talk. We talk about shit, and like, yeah, I'll sometimes tell him what's going on in my life and shit, you know. But like, we don't really get like deeply fucking personal, you know. Like, I don't ask him shit like, how come you don't drive, dude? You know, we'll get a little personal. We'll like scrape the top of the ice cream type of personal, you know. Like, hey, what the fuck's up with your family and shit, you know? But we don't dig deep in that ice cream. Like, how big is your cock? You know, we don't really dig that deep into each other's lives. Oh, I got that shit. Yes, I'll be able to take 2 weeks off. I'm scared to jive. Get used to it after a while. Used to watch him and Cool Duder. Oh, I'm sorry. all the time when they were bigger. Then 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 since they both lost. Oh, since okay, since they both lost weight, all the weight seems like different content, even though it's the same. Like I said, I haven't watched Sean. Like I stopped watching Sean before he even lost the weight. Like he was still a big boy when I stopped watching Sean. So I couldn't tell you that one right there. Brendan, same goes for Brendan, believe it or not. I mean, like I saw some of his weight loss journey, but you gotta understand, like by the time like Brendan started losing weight is when like I was just done. I was done with like the DVD community. I didn't want to watch fucking DVD updates and shit anymore, and you know all that bullshit. So like I was just done. You know, so like whenever Brendan would post like, "Oh yeah, check out my new DVD update," I'm like, I don't care. You know, and it was nothing against Brendan. I mean, like I've always said, I mean, hey, if you're still into the DVD thing and you want to post videos about your DVD updates and shit like the hell, even sometimes I'm just like, shit, maybe I should do a DVD update. Fuck, you know. And fuck, right on, man. I'm not gonna clown you for it and shit, you know. But like, just me, I'm out of it, man. That's why like my content severely changed, man. You know, I got the game on thing going, and you know, I just post like if I think this is a good idea and I fucking actually film it, then like fuck, I'll post it. You know, like back in the day, like when I fucking did shit in like Texas, if what usually came out of the camera, unless I wanted to do editing, is what I would post. You know, like ever since moving to like Iowa, I can't tell you how many times I made videos and I'm just like fuck it, and I just delete it. You know, because I'm just like, you know. I used to watch Boogie 2988 and same thing. I used to watch a couple things by him, but I don't think it was the weight. I think it was his divorce that did it. I think the divorce did it to him. You know, just walk around the store showing what's new. Like, see, I don't want to do that either because again, like I explained before, I don't like looky loos and shit, man. You know, good for Brendan and Sean that they have that ability where they can walk into a store and be like, hey guys, I don't take that. Me, I can't do it. Like if I'm like, hey guys, I see somebody looking, I'm just like, which is weird because you put me in front of a large group of people, I can fucking talk. You know, you put me in a situation like that, and I'm just like, I can't do it. Used to do videos sitting at a picnic table. Yeah, because like I would literally, when I lived with the baby mama and shit, when I would still record because like I would only, her mom used to drive us everywhere, so like I can only go to the library like once every like fiscal fucking year, so that's why like when I would upload, there'd be like 4 or 5 uploads, because I would just post a whole bunch of fucking content at once. So like when I was out there filming that shit, sometimes it'd be all in a row, sometimes it'd be scattered throughout days and shit like that. So that's why I was at that table. And sometimes, like I've said before, I would start fights with her just so I can get outside and do something. Smoke, film a video. Shit. You're a whore. What'd you call me? I said, you're a whore. Why would you say that to me? Fine, I'll be outside. Nah, I just go outside. You drive? Let's just put it like this. I can operate a motor vehicle, but I don't have a piece of paper from the state saying I'm allowed to drive said vehicle. Let's put it like that. I mean, I want one, but it's just like it's finding time. Like I have a friend who she said she'd take me up to the DMV to get a license, but obviously right now fucking DMV's been closed because it is bullshit. And just like our schedules never fucking sync up to where we can do it. Plus, she acts like it's all so easy and shit too, because she's like, "Did you go on the DMV website and take their practice test?" And like, no shit. If you go on like the fucking DMV practice test, it asks you like the most fucking insulting questions to your intelligence ever. Like, it's like no shit. Like, you know, if you see a train coming, what should you do? Should you stop? Should you speed ahead? Or should you drive? You know, like, fuck, like, what the fuck do you think I'm gonna put? You know, like, it's just shit like that. Like, what should you do when you come to a stop sign? Speed up? Like, oh, God, you fuck, come on. What am I, stupid? Just thinking, if you wanted to get up and take a trip to the Carolinas, you could without having someone else go there. Oh, no, no. See, here's the thing. See, that's not why we go. You know, my mom coming with me has nothing to do with me going up there. She goes because I drop her off in Virginia first, because she spends a couple days with the sister I don't like, and she hangs out with her fucking 6 kids. Well, 5.5. No, 5. They don't like one of them because he's a troublemaker. So she hangs out with them for a couple days, and then I come back down to Virginia, or come back up to Virginia, pick her up, and then she spends the rest of the days with my kid. So that's why it's not a question of like, oh, well, she has to go, you know. And the only reason I don't go by myself, well, okay, I get what you're saying now. All right. Once I was about to explain that second half, I was like, I get it now. Because she did mention that this year. She was like, why don't you just drive up there by yourself? And I'm just like, yeah, what if I get like pulled over in like fucking West Virginia and I don't have a license? Especially West Virginia. Like, holy shit, I don't want to get pulled over in fucking West Virginia. Oh my God. Sir, you were speeding. Yeah, sorry about that. Why were you going so fast? I was like, I was trying to get the fuck out of West Virginia, sir. If it works for you, that's cool. That's always going to be my answer if I ever get pulled over in West Virginia. Sir, you were speeding. Why were you going so fast? Oh, I was trying to get the fuck out of West Virginia, sir. Are you cool with the baby mama now? That story you should have in your book. The only reason, I thought about that. The only reason I didn't put it in the book, because one, I wanted to send, I'm sending a copy to the kid for when she's older. And secondly, because on my Snapchat, I posted like, look, my book's real and shit. Here it is and shit. The first message I got was from the baby mama saying, hey, could you send me one? And I was just like, aha. And I was like, dang, I fucking know how she thinks and shit. So, and she would have read that shit, that'd been my ass. I mean, she lived through it, so she fucking knows. But it's still, she'd been like, you put this out there, I don't know. I've already started thinking of stories for the sequel. More stories I shouldn't tell, or more stories no one asked for. Why do I keep calling it the other one? I figure I put the strip club story in there. This one story I got 2 stories thought of for it. She wants the book filled with a bunch of money. No, but like I'm gonna send one to her for the kiddo for whenever she's old enough to read it, because she won't be old enough to read it until she's fucking 30. You talk with her outside of saying, yeah, I call her because I call the kid, call the kid because she's old enough to carry conversations and shit now, Like yesterday when we talked, not to be too personal, just kidding. Oh no, you're fine. But yeah, like every now and then she'll call it. Like when Frozen, like here's an example, like when Frozen 2 came out, like my kid fucking loves Frozen. Or like she loves almost pretty much any Disney princess movie. Like, I mean, just recently she asked for Mulan. And I think I know why she asked me for Mulan now, because Mulan is fucking in that fucking Disney vault, you know? And all the copies I'm finding are expensive as fuck, but whatever. But when Frozen 2 came out, baby mama called me and was just like, hey, Frozen 2 came out today, and I was just wanted to know, did you want to buy it for her, or did you want me to buy it for her? I was like, oh, no, shit, I'll buy it for her. Man, that's fucking awesome. Sweet. You know, so I bought it for her and had her mother pick it up at Target and shit. So, yeah, we you know, I mean, shit was rough between us for a bit. I swear, I could fucking sneeze wrong, and we would start a fucking argument, but it got better. Gotta make that green. Take your daughter to Disney. Oh, I know. Oh, God. You see, that's one I'm worried about. The other thing I'm worried about, I'm praying to God she doesn't get into Barbie. Every day, I pray that she doesn't get into Barbie. Because you know how much fucking accessories that whore has? Because if you get Barbie, you gotta have fucking Ken. If you have Ken, you gotta have Skipper. You gotta have that fucking, you gotta have the dog. You gotta have the Barbie dream house, man. You gotta have the fucking Barbie Malibu dream car and shit. You gotta have all the fucking, and like, I pray to God every day she does not get into Barbie. My daughter never got into it. Keep her busy with sports and Girl Scouts. If she actually lived with me, then yeah, I'd try that. I'd be like, here, you know, watch this, and it'd be like wrestling. You know, it's fun. I told baby mama one time, I was like, man, I hope this kid gets a scholarship, man. And she was like, why? I was like, oh, man, I ain't gonna be able to afford college and shit. You know, like if she ever comes to me and says, you know, dad, or you know, fucking, you know, old man who I know, I want to go to Harvard. I'm gonna like, listen, honey, you know, I can't afford that and everything. You're gonna have to find somewhere else to go. But if she ever comes to me and for some reason says, Dad, I want to go to wrestling school, I'm like, shit, let me grab my checkbook. How much you need? Shit, let's go. I'll take you there right now. Like, shit. Yeah, I know your kid's into wrestling. Yeah, y'all went to the wrestling universe without me. Yeah, no. Y'all went and didn't get fucking little artists anything. Kurt Hawkins Wrestling School. Oh yeah, Create a Pro Wrestling. Y'all were like, yeah, let's go to Create a Pro Wrestling, but we're not gonna get little artists. Shit, let's go. And your daughter was like, yeah, that sounds like fun. You know. No, at first she fought. She was like, but Daddy, we must get artists. I don't know why she's British. But Daddy, we need to get artists something. And you're just like, shut up, you little shit. Otherwise, I'm going to burn you with a cigarette. We're not getting them anything. Oh, shit. Told you next time I'm playing, I'm gonna hook you up with something. Okay. Speaking of hooking me up with something, because I know the last time we talked about it, I talked about the James Ellsworth figure. One of my things I like to do, I like to go to fucking Instagram and just look at the fucking, I don't know what it's called, the fucking random section on Instagram. I don't know what it's called. Let me see. Okay, I guess it'd be the search section. But anyway, I like to go to this section and just see what the fuck's there. So I was scrolling through it the other day, and I saw James Ellsworth, and he's selling signed women's Money in the Bank briefcases with merchandise inside. I was like, oh shit, man! I wonder how much he's selling them for. That motherfucker wants $200. I'm just like, listen, fucker. Okay. Bring your daughter to Iowa State. She can go to the Seth Rollins Wrestling School. Oh yeah, shit. I always ask her to come here. In her response, I'm like, why don't you come see me? And she's just like, I don't like long trips in the car. I'm just like, man, that's what you always say. That's what she always does to me. I'm like, why don't you come see me? I don't like long trips. I'm like, I bet if I said I had a package for you, you'd be in that code. But my buddy in North Carolina, Justice, who I mentioned, and you'll read a couple adventures of Justice and stories no one asked for. He does wrestling shows for charity and shit, and he's planning on putting one in our like hometown and shit, and he wants me to be a part of it and shit like that. How far are you from Davenport? I think I'm like an hour and a half away from Davenport. I think that's how far I am, an hour and a half from Davenport. Clinton? I have no idea. Let me see how far I am from Clinton. But I know Davenport, I'm like an hour and a half away. Oh yeah, I'm an hour and a half away from Clinton too. Rollins has a coffee shop, 392 Cafe. Motherfucker just has everything around there. Oh fuck, he has a coffee shop, wrestling schools, he has a pizza joint too. Like shit. There's a cornfield there. I don't know about. Goddamn. But yeah, I messaged James Ellsworth on fucking Instagram. I was like, hey, how much are you selling your money in the bank cases for? He was like, oh, 200. Just email me here. Like it was just a fucking normal fuck number. I was like, listen, you know, you got pretty fucking popular in the WWE. I ain't gonna fucking deny and shit. And listen, I'm a pretty big fucking Ellsworth fan, but I ain't paying $200 for that fucking women's Money in the Bank briefcase for fucking swag inside. Was it worth it? Obviously not, because I didn't fucking buy it. He has more popular on its wrestling. I mean, again, I'm a big Ellsworth fan. I like the whole Ellsworth on GTS wrestling. Oh yeah. I mean, I like Ellsworth, man. I bought the shirt and shit. I would love to have the action figure if I were to ever fucking find one cheap enough and shit. But I'm sorry, $200. Fucking $200. I better get that briefcase, and Carmella better come blow me. Fucking $200. I don't even watch GTS wrestling anymore. I got tired of that fucking shit. I didn't unsubscribe. Like normally, if I don't like a fucking channel, I just stop watching. It still stays in my subscription box, but I just don't watch from both his channels. Well, he does do some things that fucking piss me off. Like from a YouTuber standpoint, like fucking, he turns off comments and claims that YouTube turned them off, which that just doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. Like there was like a fucking like 2-month period where like you couldn't comment on his shit, and he was just like, oh, it's because of YouTube. I'm just like, no, you have to turn off your comments. Like, you know, still can't. He still has that on. Oh wow. And then like his fucking clickbaity goddamn. I swear, if I see one more video in the subscription box of like, oh, GTS is over, I can't. Goddamn, it's like once every 3 months I see that fucking video pop up. You know, the last one I tuned into was the one where Ellsworth returned to GTS wrestling because they said they'd never work with him again, which I thought was a dick move. Because I'm like, all right, you're saying you're never going to work with him again because of the allegations. Like, I can understand distancing yourself with him because of those allegations he had at the time. But if he comes back as innocent, you're still not going to work with him. That's some bullshit right there. But then they eventually fucking sorted that out and they worked with him anyway. You know, which I was like, okay, but still. I check once in a while to see if there are any good content, but not really. Uploads like 1 time a week if you're lucky. Really? It feels like more than that to me. Like the main reason I started watching was that fucking show he did with the action figures and shit. I thought that shit was brilliant. I thought it was fucking funny and everything. Then he just out of the blue just stopped doing it. To my knowledge, he never posted a reason as to why he stopped. He just out of the blue stopped doing it. You know? He used to upload all the time when he was with his wife, which I think YouTube is why they split. It got to his head. Figure shopping at the store. And it all stopped. Well, I don't think it was all the figures and shit. It's one of those things where like we don't see what goes on behind closed doors. You know, because like at first I was with a lot of people. I really thought the whole thing was like a storyline. I thought it was like one of their stories that they did and shit. So I was like, okay, by the end of the summer they're gonna be back together. But then it kept going. And I was just like, and then like there's even a video she did. Barbara did it where she even says like, well, I'm still married. And I was just like, hey, wait a minute. You know, like she even just said that she's still married to fucking Dave. You know, like it was really weird and shit. I think his ego got the best of him. I've seen him in numerous times at wrestling events, and he always had crowds of people around him, so the popularity probably got to his head. Maybe. And Barbara didn't want to deal with his bullshit. Well, I don't know, because Barbara got pretty popular from the fucking channel too, though. Because Barbara has a pretty solid fan base. I mean, all bleed for different reasons, but she still has a fucking fan base. Like, I can think of 2 bigger reasons why I'm a fan. Thinking they bought that house they moved into knowing this was going to happen. Barbara's obsessed with RKO. Yep. Obsessed with Randy Orton. Boobs. Yep. Yep. That's why I like her. And she got a nice little ass on her, too. There's a couple of videos you can see the ass, and it's quite nice. Like the last video she did, I don't know why I found this so funny, but in the last video she did with her in the hot tub, it was just funny because like her oldest kid was like fucking in the background. You just see her in the background like this. Like here's her mom just in a fucking bikini, just talking to a camera and shit, and you just see her oldest daughter in the background just fucking reading the whole time. Like that, you just see this the whole fucking time. At one part, you see her like, but the whole rest of the time, she's just like fucking. She's reading, and I don't know why. It fucking cracked me the fuck up for some reason. I was like, she's just back there fucking reading a magazine or a book or some shit. She really shows it. She really shows it all, her clickbait. Hey, but you get what you click for. I'm like fucking Grimm's fucking ass. We're like, oh, GTS is over. And you click it, and it's just like, yeah, we got about 6 more months. Like, what the fuck? You know? She never did stuff like exactly. You know, that's when I like finally I think pieced together. That's when like I started leaning towards more. Okay, maybe this fucking divorce with him is real, because like when she was with him, man, like oh fuck, man. I mean, like, damn, like always wearing like conservative clothing. I think would be the best word for it and shit like that. All that shit. But then like once she broke up, man, that first 4th of July, man, she's like, first time I'm in a bikini, boom, and I was just like, what? you know? Yeah, so did I. See, I thought they were quote unquote working us. I thought it was gonna be like a story they were doing, and then like by the end of the summer, they'd like be like, fucking gotcha, or they'd come back together and shit like that. But no, once that 4th of July video she did with setting off the fireworks with her kids and shit, I was just like, maybe they really did break up, you know. Now she's trying to cover the tattoo and shit like that. And I was just like, damn, okay. Not for nothing, but if my wife and I split, I know damn well I could stay in the same house as her kids or not. I was thrown out, so I can't really say anything. I was kind of like fucking leaving and thrown out at the same time, because like regardless of what was gonna happen, I was fucking leaving that house anyway. You know, 'cause, I mean, like I'm not gonna stay in a fucking house with a cheating whore. So I couldn't stay in the same house. Okay. Well, whatever it was, I mean, like you can obviously tell that from what I've gathered from what they haven't said, Barbara initiated it. This is what I'm gathering, because obviously fucking Grimm didn't want to break up. That's been fucking blatantly fucking obvious. So I think out of the kindness of her heart, she let him stay in the bottom portion of that fucking house. And then again, from what I've gathered, something happened that she threw his ass out. She wouldn't even let him stay in that bottom half of the house. And then he made that fucking video making it look like she was dead. And then I think that sent her over the fucking edge even more. How all the videos he has been with random chicks. See, I think that's him working us. That or that motherfucker works fast. I swear for a while, it felt like fucking every week he had a new girlfriend. Figures it was real when he got bedroom set for the basement bedroom. Okay. HC, what's going on, man? Just a second here. Okay. He was in Vegas, Canada, with 2 different girls. I can remember. Yeah, and it was like within a week's time. When are you playing the online game? I don't know. I might play some tomorrow. Maybe tonight. I don't know. Who knows? I was playing this afternoon, but I was kicking some ass this afternoon, man. I swear. Today playing Dead by Daylight was one of them fucking game. One of them times where like it's like fucking like how do I put this? It's like all your friends are fucking like there, and you're trying to do a backflip and shit, and you can't do it, and all your friends are watching. You're like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna do this, and then like once they all turn around, they do like the most amazing. You do like the most amazing fucking backflip in the history of fucking backflips, and you land on your feet. Nobody saw it. That's how I was playing today, man. I was kicking ass, man. I was just like, oh, this is the fucking best I've ever fucking played, and nobody's here to see it. Invite me to a game when you're on. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll do that for $50. Yay! I said 50, not 15. You're trying to rob me here. Gold Rush. You on Instagram? No, that whole story earlier about how I search shit on Instagram and shit was just for fucking shits and giggles. I just make that shit up. Working this weekend? Of course. Of course. Working this weekend. Okay. I don't want to work this weekend. Oh, yeah. Okay. The pay decent at the hut? Not for me. I mean, I get by, but especially for all the shit I have to put up with. Like at first, it was fucking okay. I mean, they paid me fucking like what was it, $8.25 to just answer phones and fold boxes. That's all I did. Then they're like, "Oh, hey, can you maybe learn how to put some wings down?" Yeah, shit, no problem. Learn how to put wings down. Then it just became, you're gonna learn a whole bunch of shit there, buddy. You know. So now I'm maxed out on a raise, and they're just like, "Yeah, because you're maxed out, and they don't want to pay CSRs too much because they don't really do much." And I'm just like, "Oh, they don't do much, huh?" Yeah, I don't do much. I just answer the phones, fold the boxes, fill all the shit on the front of house, do the dough because heaven forbid somebody else fucking do it. Sometimes run cut, sometimes run the wing station. And yeah, I do nothing. It's okay. It's cool. Nah, I don't deliver. I've offered to go on deliveries, but nobody ever takes me. Because whenever there's one at the college, I'm just like, can I come? Can I come? Can I come? I'm like, no. I'm like, man. Drivers don't fold boxes. Oh, yeah, you're right there, buddy. I'll come in some days and there's like no shit, like 12 boxes folded. And like, let's see, wait a minute, large boxes, there should be. Hold on, I gotta do some mental math here. Hold on. There should be at least 56 larges and 60 mediums folded. And there's sometimes I come in there and there's like fucking, I don't know, 12 larges and fucking, I don't know, 20 mediums. And then they wonder why I'm mad. Because like it looks like they don't. It'd be one thing if it looks like they even tried to fucking help, you know. But like I'll get there and I see the boxes are unfolded. And I'm like, all right, fine, fuck, I gotta fold boxes. Okay, so I clock in, I go to the fucking fold boxes, and I see that there's like 2 mediums there to fold, and I'm like, see, you fuckers didn't even try. Y'all couldn't even go to the back and grab a fucking stack of goddamn fucking mediums to bring up here and shit. Like that's the part that pisses me off. It's not more of the fucking like them not folding. It's the part of them like not even fucking trying. You know, no other jobs around you to make more money. Yeah, nope, none that will hire me. That's not true necessarily. What? Here's the thing. I actually like when I left Hy-Vee, the first job I applied to, I actually got. I just didn't want it. Like the second they called and said like, "Hey, we want to interview you," my mind went, "I don't want this job anymore." And like I have always been fucking a fan of like listen to your gut feeling. You know, I was gonna the convenience store was hiring. They were hiring for third shift so it was gonna be like 11 to 5 a.m. Which okay, cool. You know, but here's the thing: I just didn't want to call them and say like, "Ah, fuck, I don't want it." Never mind. So I was like, you know what? Here's my thing. I'll just go in there and blow the interview. I can do that. I've done it many times, I'm sure. So I go in there, fucking early ass fucking o'clock. And you had fuck Domino's. They can kiss my fucking ass. After they fucking lied to me and shit. Fuck them. Fuck Domino's. Domino's not allowed in this fucking house. They're not even allowed on my property. I don't even play Domino's. That's how much I don't like Domino's. No, that's not true. I play Domino's. But I go into the interview for the convenience store and like I was like, I'm just gonna blow this fucking interview. So he started to ask me questions and like some answers I'm like I think are decent answers and shit, and some I'm just like, let me just say some shit that he's probably not gonna like. Come to find out, no matter what I answered, he was just gonna hire me anyway because he already did my background check and shit. So like, son of a bitch, you know. So I did have to call him and say, listen, man, I can't do it. Lied about what? See, I got in before I got the Hut job. Domino's actually called because they were just opening the Domino's. I mean, like literally just, I think it like opened like 3 weeks, you know, before this and shit. So they gave me a call. They're like, hey, can you come in at this time for an interview? I was like, shit, yeah, no problem. Because like I was literally running out of like my contingency fund from Hy-Vee. Like I had a 401k and I was literally running out of that shit. Like if I didn't get this job within like the next 2 weeks, I was going to be fucked next month. So I go in. And the guy interviews me and shit, and he's just like, and he basically, he interviews me, we talk for a minute, and he basically fucking offers me the job. So I was like, well, how much are we talking? And he says $8 an hour. Now, mind you, I just came down from Hy-Vee, which I was getting $10.75. And I knew there was no way in hell that he's going to match $10.75. I know that there's no way in hell. I knew that expectation going into every job fucking interview I had. So I was like, ooh, 8, that's a hard hit there. You know, and he's like, yeah, I know. And I was like, is there any wiggle room there? Is there? He was like, well, I mean, you could get more if you do this and that, blah, 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 all this shit. I was like, okay, 8. And like, I knew I still had like 2 job opportunities open. So I was just like, can I think about it? And he looks me dead in the eye and says, sure, Take some time and think about it. Okay, now, I knew he wasn't going to sit there 6 months for me to wait, fucking think about this shit. Obviously. So, this was a Wednesday. So, I thought about it for a couple days, and fucking Friday comes, and I'm just like, you know what? Fucking just take it. It's $8. Take it. It's better than nothing, So, Saturday afternoon comes, and I call to see if the guy's there, and he's busy. Well, I didn't want to call later that night because knowing pizza, they're going to be busy that night. So I was like, all right, call him Sunday. I call Sunday. They're like, yeah, hold on, let me get him. So I wait. Like, seriously, 10 minutes. They finally get on the phone. Who are you holding for? I was like, Chris. And they're like, oh, yeah, hold on. Wait again. And they're like, hey, listen, can he just call you back? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just give him a call. So I call Monday. He's not working Monday. I call Tuesday. He's not working Tuesday. So I call Wednesday. Now it's been exactly 1 week. So I finally get a hold of this cat. And I was like, hey, Chris, this is William Cooper. We talked last week. He was like, oh, yeah. I was like, well, I was actually calling about that opportunity you gave me. He was like, oh, I filled the spots. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Bye. Hung up. I'm like, why the fuck did you even tell me I could think about it if you were just going to fucking fill them? Like, so I don't eat at Domino's. Domino's is not allowed around my house. I saw Domino's car parked in front of my house to deliver next door. I was like, no, get the fuck out of here. And they literally no shit called about, I want to say about fucking 5 times after I done got the job at the Hut, trying to get another interview with me to come in, and I fucking just kept ignoring the call. So yeah, fuck Domino's. You go work at Domino's. You did or you do? Because if you do work at Domino's, you're going to have to get some stepping. I'm sorry. Because if you work at Domino's, you're not allowed in here. You're not welcomed in here. Oh, I did like 10 years ago. Okay. I was about to say, if you work there now, you got to go. Sorry. Drivers did all the work and cleaning. See, that's what, like tonight, like they knew I was in the back doing prep. And I didn't have a lot of prep to do, but still, it's the fact that they knew I was in the prep. And like my manager set up a fucking like screen back there so where like I can see the cameras and shit. So like I can see what's going on up front to a certain degree and shit. So I'm back there, I'm fucking, cutting breadsticks and shit, and the phone rings. Well, I'm doing prep. So I really don't want to answer the fucking phone while I'm doing prep. I want to get the shit done. But my thought process is, well, there's 3 capable people up there of answering the phone. I'm sure one of them can grab it. So I'm fucking doing the breadsticks and shit and spraying them. And I look at the screen while the phone's ringing. We're on fucking ring 3 now. After about 1 ring or 2 more rings, it's gonna fucking, go to dispatch. And I just look at the fucking screens and I see one dude just fucking standing there. One guy literally look at the phone and then walk away. I'm just like, you couldn't answer the goddamn phone. You're looking right at. Oh God, that's the shit that drives me up the wall there. Then I got to deal with bullshit fucking calls and shit. Gonna be on tomorrow. Gonna head out. No, not tomorrow. Probably Saturday. Well, and since you're the only one talking, obviously I'm fucking out of here. So, if you sent this to me, anybody out there, if you sent this to me, one, I appreciate it because it's pretty fucking cool. And two, please just let me know who you are so I can say thank you and everything. So, yeah, thank you for sending this over to me. You know, it's pretty cool. You know, the ice design's kind of weird, but other than that, pretty cool. Also, if you would like a copy of Stories No One Asked For, if you would like me to put aside a copy for you, I think so far I have 2, 4, 6. I have 8 copies put aside, and I'm only printing 35 of them. Well, technically, let's see here, because there's a couple freebies, 2 freebies. There's still plenty is what I'm trying to say and shit. So if you'd like a copy, just when this goes up, if you're watching this on playback, let me know in the comments here, and I'll put one aside for you. So when I actually do get the shipment, we make that video, we'll start getting payments and addresses and shipping numbers and all that shit, because it's $15 a book. That is before shipping. Okay, there is going to be a shipping charge because I'm not going to eat the shipping on this shit. Right? So yeah, if you'd like a copy of Stories No One Asked For by yours truly, just 52 pages of just you know, stories that actually happened to me and such. Nothing too exciting, you know. The one original story, because I use a Zeal. Fuck Zeal. But yeah. But we'll worry about the PayPal and Venmo and all that shit when I actually have the books and shit. But if you would like one, when this goes up and shit, just let me know you want one. I'll put one aside for you. International will cost more shipping, just so you know, if you're international. Canada, Europe, Australia. If you actually... Do I have any viewers from Australia? I don't even fucking know. No shipments to West Virginia. Sorry. So yeah, that is it. I will see you guys again probably on Saturday. If not, then that just means I stopped caring. So yeah, remember, keep the hobo population down. Go down to your local train yard, kill a hobo, and as always, remember, don't touch my bread.